What's going on? It's the Green Dot Whisperer back again, here to update you guys on the crypto market and Algorand. I'm gonna throw some cake in there too, but we got to talk about a few things. I haven't made a video in the last few days because I work, but definitely when I see something changing from what I last said in my last video, that's when I make it a priority to jump on and shoot out that information. So let's see what we've been through. Um, and we'll see where we're going. So the last algo video that I made, if we were paying close attention, we had said that the $1.44 mark is turning out to be a super strong resistant line because it keeps bouncing back off of it. Basically, it hasn't even managed to break above the $1.44 line. So yeah, I was right by saying when we were down here that we were going to go back to $1.44. We did that. We touched it a few times, but it got smacked down and rejected every time. Because after the $1.44, I said that our next stop would be like $1.53, right around there. And then, we could possibly hit our last high. Our last high was $1.79, $1.80 around there. Yep, rough estimate. But so yeah, we haven't managed to do that. And over here, if you could look at this chart, honestly, look at those two tops. That's a double top, really. Let me see. Over here, we caught a little bit of momentum because we touched the histogram, but you could see already it's trying to curve down. And it's working its way down. So this is the day chart. We haven't closed bearish yet, actually. That might happen today or soon enough, honestly. We're going to catch a red dot here probably. Because look at that big candle right there. Is that an engulfing candle? It's engulfing the last one. Nah, not completely, but it's a huge candle. So if we don't rebound by 8 p.m. today, when the VWAP resets and the day closes, we will probably print a red dot there, either today or tomorrow. So let's see where the red dots are. Let's see if the green dot whisper is on point. Let's see what the 12 hours saying. Oh, red dot already. Let's see. Let's see how high up we could go. 17-hour. Oh, red dot already. So yeah. So what I said, the red dot coming on the day chart, which we know that's a powerful move, and that means significant percentage move. So yeah, we're gonna experience a dip here, and you see that gray line hiding in there. This is a 34 EMA, guys. So this is where this guy is what tells me, are we bullish or bearish? So technically, this candle right here on the day chart went down to the 34 EMA. You could see that wick. You see the wick right there, guys? The little skinny red line went down to the 34 EMA and pretty much almost touched it and then rebound. So that's a good sign for the bulls. That's a very good sign for the bulls. It didn't break down. It rejected the breakdown and went up. So that's one point for the bulls. All right. And let's see. But these smaller time frames are for the bears. Because yeah, 8-hour red dot, 6-hour red dot. Let's go down to the 4 and 1, which is what I like to focus on. Red dot. But and yeah, 34 EMA, you see it right there, guys. Broke down through it. You see all the other EMAs. This is a 3 to 6 and 16, all curving together through the candle, which normally means another print out of a red candle and another print out of a red candle. Those curves of everything bunching up like that, the EMAs, usually going to print you 3 solid red candles in whichever red candles and green candles in whichever way that EMA is curving. So yeah, we potentially could print another red and then another red. Or if we start getting some traction to the upward movement and kind of go above that 34 area right here, because right now this is technically bearish to me. So 4 hours bearish. And yeah, so I would want to see this candle or the price of it go above that 34 and then actually stay up there, like come down, hit the 34 and reject like you just saw on the day chart. So if you see that happen on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, which are smaller time frames, which takes less time to play out, it plays out in the immediate future. You know what I mean? Like the next few hours, not like the day chart that plays out in the next 2-3 days. But so we're gonna pay attention to this. Let me see. Let's go to the 4 hour, to the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. It's extremely bearish, guys. This is bearish. This is everything crossed down, bunched up together. You saw how I told you when it bunches up to here, we print three more candles of the same direction. So this is where it started. This is where you saw everything bunch up. And that's actually an MJ sell-off. So it makes perfect sense why it bunched up and crossed like that. So yeah, it bunched up and bloop, bloop, bloop. Those are the 3 candles I was telling you about. That same bloop, bloop, bloop could happen on the 4 hour, and we could get 2 more candles red like that and go boop, boop, boop. It's exactly what I just finished explaining. Over here is the proof on the 1 hour. Bearish. 34 EMA is well above the candles. The candles are well below the 34 EMA. So this is bearish. Okay, guys? So same way how it's a strong sell-off. If it catches a green dot on the yellow in the green, like here, like I always say, that's a MJ, and we have a possibility of popping up. But to see if that's going to happen, you have to move down further, see what's going to happen. And the smaller time frames are kind of wishy-washy. That's why real traders just simply wait for the 1 hour to go bullish, go above the 34. They wait for the 4 hour together to go above the 34. And then, they look at the rest of the charts. They look at that and like, okay, we're going to keep climbing that bullish action up to the 8 in the day. So let me go ahead and enter my position. So that's the safe way to trade, not trying to predict the bottom or go down to the smaller time frames, and because you get faked out on smaller time frames. This 30-minute looks pretty clean actually on Algo. More cleaner than I would expect it to be, honestly. Let me see. I want to get to the small time frame fake outs, basically, like this, or like here. Like 1 minute they tell you at 10:21, they tell you green dot, buy. All right, somebody buys. Da 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 da. Really, what happened though? Look at the candles. What happened after you bought that green dot? Went down, went down, went down. And then we got a little green bar here. So they told you to buy back over here. They told you red here. So this is all wrong, though. This is all bad calls. Because think about it. You bought on this green dot. It kept falling pretty much to down here. And then you got a red sell, a green buy, a red. No, these are fake outs. This is too much BS, basically, guys. This is BS. Don't get faked out. Go up, be a patient trader. Go up to your 1 hour. Wait for it to get bullish. Go up to your 4 hour. Wait to get bullish. And then put in your trade. You'll most likely end up catching something beautiful like a 5 or 6 hour MJ, which you should be extremely happy with a 5 or 6 hour MJ. You know what I mean? But you have to wait for your 1 and your 4. Don't be undisciplined. So what is Cake doing? Where is Cake gonna end up? Well, right here, actually, I am gonna introduce this new indicator that I've been using. It's new to me, not new to the industry. But this is a VPR, a volume price rate. I think the R stands for. But anywho, let me say, actually, let me not jack it up. Give you the right thing. It's a VPVR. All right. That's the name of this indicator right here. And basically what it does, it shows you the volume of what prices have the most volume. Like, so basically this red line right here, $1.26, that has the most volume. That means that there's a lot of people that want to buy Algo at $1.26, or a lot of people shorting Algo till $1.26. So and if it goes back past that, these are like the higher numbers, and the lower ones is where it would free fall, because there's no volume holding it up or anything like that. You know what I mean? So if it goes down here, then it might want to go back up here because that's the higher volume bar. So I'm still practicing on how to use this correctly, but it's been working. Like the volume is basically where everybody has placed their bets at. So, and this is actually the most beneficial for. is to tell you if there's volume behind your breakout. Let's say you're playing an inverted head and shoulders and you're waiting for that breakout. Once you see that volume play out, then you know that breakout is a significant breakout. So I'll point that out in a different video. I don't really got an example up here to show you right away. So Algo, yeah, be patient, guys. It's gonna dip. How far will it dip? Let me see. Let me see. I mean, let me. I don't know how bad we're gonna get yet. Let me break out pivot point standards in here. All right. Well, and the day chart. On the day chart is God, come on, man. This is why my predictions are pretty spot on. On the day chart is saying my last old prediction, which was 97 cents, guys. That 97 cents has made an appearance in Algo several times, even in the bull run. It's given people chances to buy back at 97 cents. And you could see it right there. Follow that dotted line. Yeah, I'll actually put a line there for you guys because that is an important level. We'll leave it at 96. Boom. See that red line right there that I just put? That's the 96 cents level for Algo. And as you can see here, hold on. Yep. And as you can see here, it's dropped down underneath that 97 cents level a few times before. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, a touch slightly. 6 different opportunities to catch that 96 cents level. 6 different ones. But like I've said in prior videos right here, this is the golden zone. I mean, not literally, but this is a great zone to be buying. Because look at everybody who bought around these areas, are chilling. They're good. Even through a little downturn, they're still pretty good, because they got to lose a lot to even go down to that 96 cents area again. I mean, I have a different strategy than everyone else, to everybody each your own. But like, I don't like to see my money go down, so I get out and I try to get it back at 95. Yeah, I do that. And honestly, my account's been growing because of it. So, but like, if you don't want to do that, I mean, put some money on the side, get ready to get a great deal. And like I've said before, in order to get these prices, these 6 different opportunities, 7 if you count it over here, you have to set a buy limit. You can't do it on Coinbase with just, okay, buy. No, it's not going to stay at 97 cents forever. It might, like, look at these. These are wicks. So this means it went down, whoop, and went right back up. So it's just basically filling orders when it wicks like that. It's either gonna liquidate people's positions, you know what I mean, that was longing it, or it's gonna come down to buy a person's position that set a buy limit for 97 cents. That's what wicks are usually for. So you can't get this wick or enter that 97 cent range unless you are able to set a buy limit. So when it does wick there for that 1 second, boop, it triggers your buy. All right. So keep doing Algo, guys. You know what? Let's take a quick step over to Cake because I know people don't like it, but Cake is a performer. Cake has been outperforming. So, I compare all of them. Yeah, come on, man. You just look at the chart. Algo had a double bottom, basically like an N. So, yeah, no. Well, Algo had like an M, like a double bottom, and this is Cake's trajectory. So, yeah, been doing beautiful. I've been riding it since, actually, my lines are right here. I had a entry right here at $27 for Cake. Look at that. Come on. I didn't get that with Algo. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get it. Like, I'm telling you the bare honest truth. So to the wick is higher right there. To the wick, from the time I entered the wick, I've experienced 75% gain. Beautiful. And I bought another lot around $32, I believe. And that continued to go to 42 also. So Cake is amazing. Cake, if you haven't been on Pancake Swap, go check out PancakeSwap, check out their pools. I've made a video on their pools. I'll link it above. And look at their rates. Look at how cheap their fees are. You don't get raped to exchange on that platform. That's why they're so successful. And it's volume wise, it's catching up to Ethereum actually. So it's something to pay attention, guys. All right, don't be a diehard. You know, I used to be a diehard with stocks. They used to tell me in stocks, when you trade stocks, they tell you don't fall in love with the company. You know, you got to follow the numbers, follow the fundamentals. Don't fall in love with the company. So same thing here. Don't fall in love with your coin. You follow your profits. You follow your returns. So I did a right thing by kind of shaving some of my algo position to bring it into cake. I did the correct thing because I've made more profit than I would have leaving it in algo. So same thing that they used to tell me when I was playing stocks. I'm still doing my stocks. I'm currently invested in Tilray right now, a whole bunch of money on that. But yeah, don't fall in love with the company. You know, keep it moving, take your money and go. But that's just a trader's mentality, guys. Don't jump down my throat because I'm telling people to be a trader, but like I used to be a regular investor and I used to sit there with losses for years upon years until I became a trader, and I don't experience those losses anymore. It's a great feeling. But, you know, once people open their eyes to that and, you know, they get out the brainwash message that the media tells you that TA is gambling and this is just risky. That's what I thought. That's why I never even looked at the candles. But no. So cake is currently going down for a fall. And 1 hour is bearish. It was bullish. Same thing. It's falling. So I already tethered out of my cake. I'm waiting on the sidelines to pick up a large sum position for a good price because I'm already in deal range. Basically, I told you I wrote it up to a 42, tethered out around 39, and I showed you when I bought before initially. So yeah, I could buy now for a great deal, but I'm gonna wait for further confirmation, wait for bullishness on the 1 and 4 hour because this just started. This just broke bearish. And yeah, we have red dots climbing. And eventually, just like Algo, well, this one actually already climbed to the day chart. Algo is going to get the red dot. So, you know, just out here to update you. One more thing. Altcoin season. Yeah, we were doing a beautiful thing in altcoin seasons, and Bitcoin dominance was dropping extremely. And I honestly thought the Bitcoin dominance was going to stop dropping. I honestly thought the Bitcoin dominance was going to stop dropping by now, but it's continued to drop. You know why it's continuing to drop though, right? Does anybody know why? Because of the amazing things that Ethereum and Litecoin is doing right now. This was a breakout of a pattern that I've seen actually. And yeah, right here. So yeah, it hit the first support level on the pivot point. So it's trying to rebound. But I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps dropping. But normally when it keeps dropping, that's saying, oh, okay, altcoin season is going to continue. But no, guys, I think the only reason it's continuing to drop is because of the beautiful breakout Ethereum and Litecoin is having against BTC. Doesn't mean that everyone else is going to run with it. It can. I could be completely wrong, but this is my prediction. I am predicting that the Bitcoin dominance is the only reason it's continuing to drop is because of the great gains that Litecoin and Ethereum is doing against BTC. But does that mean Cake, Algo, and all the other smaller altcoins are going to follow? Not yet. You know, I'll keep you updated. Come watch my next video. Hit the like button and subscribe, and we will figure this out together. All right, guys. So I hope what I gave you is enough to take you through the next few days. I'll try to make more consistent videos. If you want me to make more consistent videos, hit that like button, guys. All right. See you.